least. I want you to take a look at some of that highlights of that big action. Starts using tactics like that, he is going right into Handsome Jimmy's backyard. Handsome Jimmy hanging on to a side headlock one way or the other. Turnbuckle. Ellering going at the throat, it appears, from here, and the referee telling him about it. Yeah, you come on up in here, Jimmy Hart, and it'll be all of it disqualification. Juggler himself. Backdrop. Moving Handsome Jimmy back. There's Jimmy Hart running around the ring. Ought to be disqualification right there. Handsome Jimmy grabs him. Paul nails Jimmy in the back. And it's going to be a disqualification. 801, Ellering disqualified. The winner and still the Southern Heavyweight Champion, Handsome Jimmy. The time, 8:01. 401. Jimmy the winner over Paul Ellering on a disqualification. Hart and Ellering, having been disqualified, figure they'll take the opportunity to administer a little punishment on still champion Jimmy Valiant. Ellering opened himself up for a little fine right there as he pushes the referee down. Hounds Handsome Jimmy with that stick. Here comes Dundee. And there goes Ellering. So Handsome Jimmy is still the Southern heavyweight title holder.
This match will go to the expiration of time. We'll add them up when the time expires, and the team that has the most falls to their credit will win the match. Introducing, at a total weight of 459 pounds, from Tehran, Ali Hussein, his partner from Melrose, Minnesota, Paul Ellering, their manager, Jimmy Hart. Going against him at a total of 454 pounds out of Pensacola, Florida, Rick and Robert Gibson. This match to the expiration of time. Your referee is Thomas Marlin.
Okay, yeah.
See the gas can on the back of Hussein's.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't noticed that. Oh, I don't know what it says. It says something on it, but we probably don't know.
Probably don't want to read it. No, but it's.
The Oil Sheik and strongman Paul Ellering. Boy, that Ellering is big. I tell you. Look. Bell time. Here we go. It's going to be Rick Gibson starting against Ali Hussein. Rick.
2 minutes, 45 seconds going in the first ball.
Coming up on the 3-minute mark. This is an expiration of time, and as Dave has so often explained to you, the team with the most falls will be the victor. There's no set number, like 1 fall or 2 out of 3 or whatever. Into the ropes, Robert, sunset flip, 1, 2, but they didn't get it. Hussein was in to interfere. Ellering snaps Robert straight up over the shoulder and bangs him down. I know, Jim, champions both, through and through. Ellering and Hussein double-teaming Robert in the corner. Rick a long way away decides to shorten the distance as he comes over to even it up. He pops his brother over to the corner, makes the tag and back in. How about that one, Davey, huh?
That's the quickest way to get to the corner, all right.
Boy, you betcha. Beautiful drop kick. Roll him up. 1. Ellering interferes. Nice tag on Paul, and Paul Ellering back in with Rick Gibson. Paul saying, let's slow it down. Open the fist up. None of this dirty stuff.
Not so sure it's a good move to get involved in that with Paul Ellering.
Sir, you got that right. Ellering using that superior strength of his. Rick Gibson. Oh, yeah. There is a way. He slams a foot of Paul Ellering. Ellering hobbles to the corner and tags the Oil Sheik.
Reminds me of the Fabulous One. He used to work the hands all the way down to the mat, release the hold, and stomp his opponent's hand.
Yes, he did. Rick Gibson tangling with Ali Hussein with better results. This is the first ball of an expiration of time match.
Rick just tried that very thing, but it didn't work. He had the hands on the mat, but Hassan a little too quick.
Ellering back in. Tag on Robert. Robert Gibson, Paul Ellering. Robert drops it down. Thought for a minute he was going to a short arm scissors, but he just dropped with that lower leg. Jimmy Hart up screaming about pulling the hair.
We've just passed 6 minutes.
6 minutes passed in action in this expiration of time first ball. Ellering going to the choke. He lets it go. Slams Robert into the elbow of Ali Hassan. And drops that huge upper arm of his own right on Robert. Straight up in the air. Ooh, he hammered him. Missed the elbow, and Robert's out of the way. Tags Hassan. Tag on Rick Gibson. Look at Rick snap him over that shoulder. Body slam. Dumped him. Rolls him down. Covers. One. Up. Ellering in to interfere again. Referee Tommy Marlin says, watch it. Meaning, of course, flirting with a disqualification.
7 minutes gone.
Back to the ropes, and that'll call for a break. Big knee right to the midsection. Rick over the shoulder. There's a cover. Now, he didn't even get a count. Rick with a single leg scoop in there. He pulls it out, drops him down, hooks it over with a toe. We're about 7.5 minutes into action, and Rick Gibson, while he's got the advantage hole, was in trouble. The referee said, let it go, because Ellering had him right in the face with his fingers, digging at his mouth, and then the referee checking to be sure he's not on the throat. He may pry Rick out of this one. Rick trying to hold it on, and Ellering up on top now. Takes over the advantage on Rick. Over and down goes Rick Gibson. Boy, they've done a beautiful job today.
Yeah.
Gibson
Great
is
teamwork.
really moving in and out of there well. Whip. Back drop on Big Paul. Tag on Hussein, I believe. Ellering working on Gibson in the corner. Holds him for Hussein. And Robert tags right back to Rick. Coming up on 9 minutes of action. Nice backdrop from Rick. Step over, spinning leg, going for the arch. And there goes Robert. Now here comes Schultz and Condrey in. Ring the bell, the referee says. Outside interference. And Robert was going into that spinning leg lock with an arch, which he and Rick both used so beautifully. Schultz and Condrey hit the ring. And now it's 4-on-2. Really 3 because Hussein's knee having been messed up. Here comes Handsome Jimmy and the Superstar. They change the odds just a little right here.
Oh!
Ring ball. The Gibson, Schultz, Condrey, Ellering, Hussein, Handsome Jimmy, Superstar all in there. The referee, Tommy Marlin, totally helpless with it. Jimmy Hart on the outside saying, let's get out of here. Now he's got one of his members behind. Oh, look, they busted open Rick Gibson again. He came in there bandaged. And he ended up in trouble in that first ball. But it's going to be a victory day because referee Tommy Marlin called for the bell and the disqualification because of interference of Schultz and Condrey, who jumped in on behalf of Ellering and Hussein. Robert was just going into a pin
Audrey against the Gibsons. Southern Tag Team Championship match when Lucas and Robinson defend against Ellering and Hossein with Jimmy Hart. Well, you guys are all going to be involved in lots of action as well as the Southern Heavyweight title, Jim.
This is the happiest night in our lives, man. The happiest night in our lives. Let me ask you something. Why do you think the Louisville Cardinals are winners? Because I am the man with the plan, baby. I'm the one that tells them how to win. United States hockey team, why did they win the gold medals? Because I'm the man with the plan. And Tuesday night, Paul the King Ellering, Ali Hussein are going to step into that round circle, baby, and take away the belts from Lucas and Robinson. Take about a 30-second break, baby. Put a little perfume coming on, man, and coming back on against handsome Jimmy Valiant. And I'm going to be handcuffed to ringside.
Yes, you are.
Let me tell you, they don't call me Jimmy Houdini Hart for nothing, baby. Am I word? No. Tell them, Paul, baby. Woo!
Look at this, Lance Russell. What do these suspenders say?
It says Superman.
That's right. Is it a plane?
No.
Is it a train?
Heck no.
It's Paul Superman Ellering. That's right. It's Paul Superman Ellering. And my manager, Jimmy Hart, don't write no checks this body can't cash. We're going to come through. We're going to have all the belts. What are we going to do with all these belts, Jimmy? They're going to cover my body.
All over, baby. We'll work something
We
out.
don't want them to cover my body. Remember this. Remember this. The body's going to come through. Ken Lucas, you're now Ken Mucus. Puke Robinson, you're both ugly. You're both fat. I'm beautiful and I'm pretty. Jimmy Valiant, Disco Duck, you're going to go down and we're going to beat you like the dog that you are.
It'll all be happening Tuesday night right there in the Louisville Gardens.
Very much, Dave, and let's say hello to all the wrestling fans out there. We know it's the festive season. What better way to start it than watching all of this excitement? And incidentally, Dave, I thrive on excitement, so what better place for me and all the fans to be than right here for another hour?
And you're right here at ringside, George, the best seat in the house, right next to the ring. You can see all the action. Saul Creechman taking over on Lawler, whom I did not expect to take Saul Creechman lightly. And you can't do so, as you can see. He's obviously learned some tricks from the Maxes.
Well, I don't know what's been happening. Obviously, he has a few wrestling holds, although he hasn't showed them yet. If he's going into the ring without any wrestling knowledge, which it very well could possibly be, then he's in for a lot of trouble. But we'll find out as the night wears on.
Saul Creechman many times running from an opponent. Well, that's the case when anyone's in there with a big 450-pound Yukon Moose, and Saul has wrestled the Moose. Although they didn't tangle much, Saul did attempt to take over the Moose. There he picks up Lawler for a body slam. The man is confident.
Well, he should be confident. He has two other bodies in his corner.
Alright, welcome to the third part of Wrestling 80 here. Let me go ahead and get some of these results read so I don't have so much to read in the fourth part. That way we can enjoy our triple main event in the fourth part. March 11th, 1980, Raleigh, North Carolina for Mid-Atlantic. United States Champion Jimmy Superfly Snuka defeated Ric Flair. Blackjack Mulligan defeated Ox Baker. Doug Summers over Ron Sexton. Matt Bourne over David Patterson. S.D. Jones and Johnny Weaver defeated Brute Bernard and Frankie Lane. March 11th, 1980, Regina, Saskatchewan for Stampede Territory. Leo Burke faced off with Bobby Bass. In a lumberjack match, Jim Neidhart against the Loch Ness Monster. Bret Hart took on the Cuban Assassin, and again, the Cuban Assassin in Stampede is Angel Acevedo. Hubert Galliant faced off with Fantastic Bobby Fulton, and Dynamite Kid against Lynn Denton. March 11, 1980, Portland, Maine for the WWF. Johnny Rodz defeated Steve King. Bobby Duncombe defeated Dominic DeNucci. Ken Patera, who we'll see in our triple main event, beat Rene Goulet. Afonseca defeated Mike Masters and Tito Santana. Intercontinental Champion Pat Patterson defeated Baron Michaelis Kaluna. And Hulk Hogan defeated WWF Heavyweight Champion Bob Backlund by countout. I have a surprise for you. Probably I'll put on. It's either going to be one of our. I don't think it's going to be triple main event because it's only slight footage, but I do have some Backlund versus Hogan footage that was done on a handheld camera that I'll be putting on this episode just to show you what we can of those matches. New Japan promotion on March 12th, 1980 in Saitama, Japan. We have Akira Maeda defeating Hiroyuki Saito. Asama Kito defeated Haruka Eigen. Kantoro Shino and Koietsu Yamamoto defeated Junji Hirata and Kengo Kimura. Babyface defeated George Takano. Super Destroyer over Strong Kobayashi. El Greco and El Sergio defeated Gran Hamada and Kuniaki Kobayashi. Seiji Sakaguchi over Angel Blanco. Tatsumi Fujinami defeated Armando Guerrero. Riki Choshu and Antonio Inoki defeated Bad News Alan Coadge and the Iron Sheik in the main event. March 12th, 1980, Miami Beach, Florida. Bugsy McGraw defeated Nikolai Volkov by disqualification. Dusty Rhodes defeated Bad Leroy Brown. Jack Briscoe and Jimmy Garvin defeated Stanley Lane and Brian St. John. Steve Kern defeated Don Morocco. Super Destroyer Scott Irwin, Mr. Saito, and Dick Slater all teamed up to defeat Manny Fernandez, Hector Guerrero, and Mr. Florida, which is Paul Jones underneath that mask. Gordon Nelson defeated Butcher Brannigan. Jeff Ports defeated Barry Windham. March 12th, 1980, Miami Beach. Actually, I think I just read that one. So, March 12th, 1980, Bangor, Maine for WWF. Johnny Rodz defeated Mike Masters in 11:10. Baron Mikel Scaluna defeated Jose Estrada in 5 minutes and 10 seconds. Afan Sika defeated Rene Goulet and Tito Santana by countout in 19 minutes 20 seconds. Intercontinental Champion Pat Patterson defeated Bobby Duncombe by disqualification in 15:04 when Duncombe shoved Patterson into the referee. Hulk Hogan needed 11 minutes and 11 seconds to defeat Dominic DeNucci, and Ken Patera defeated WWF champion Bob Backlund by disqualification when Pat Patterson interfered in 15 minutes 20 seconds. Alright, we're going to start off March 13, 1980, Aichi, Japan for New Japan. Kuniaki Kobayashi defeated Hiroyuki Saito. Koetsu Yamamoto defeated Akira Maeda. Armando Guerrero over Junji Hirata. Kengo Kimura defeated Angel Blanco. George Takano and Gran Hamada defeated El Greco and El Sergio. Bad News Alan Coadge defeated Osamu Kito. Strong Kobayashi and Seiji Sakaguchi defeated Haruka Eigen and Kantoro Hoshino in 12 minutes 31 seconds. Riki Choshu fought a double countout with Super Destroyer. And 2 out of 3 falls match, Antonio Inoki and Tatsumi Fujinami defeated Babyface and the Iron Sheik. March 13th, 1980, Sequing, Texas for Southwest. AWA Heavyweight Champion Nick Bockwinkel faced off against Wahoo McDaniel. Tully Blanchard defeated Ricky Romero, and Scott Casey and Tom Jones teamed up to face off with David Anderson and The Butcher. Alright, looks like Lawler's over here getting double teamed, so let's go ahead and see what's going on in this match, and I'll read the rest of the results in part 4.
Manhandled Lawler throughout the match. Saul did the job on Lawler until the last second, and then the Maxim came in to take over on a weary and what seemed to be dazed and out of shape Gary Lawler. Saul Creechman really did a great job in taking over Lawler in this match. Unfortunately, Max and Supermax came in. Fans, you stay tuned. We'll be back after these.
Showing you footage here of Hogan versus Backlund like I promised. It looks like there's no noise here, which is pretty much the only way I could use WWF footage, because I know darn well they're not going to be using this footage on the network without the commentary and from a handheld camera. So, and as we watch it here, for the footage that we see, Backlund and Hogan. Looks like Hogan's in a test of strength with Backlund. Got Backlund to his knees as Backlund is able to escape. Footage is moving pretty quickly, so I might as well just use that opportunity to read a result or two. So let's just go ahead and get a couple more results read since there's no commentary. It's moving so quickly it's hard for me to do a play-by-play. So let's do March 13th, 1980, Jacksonville, Florida. Southern champion Dusty Rhodes defeated Nikolai Volkov. Bad Leroy Brown and Don Morocco defeated Manny Fernandez and Jimmy Garvin. Bugsy McGraw defeated Dick Slater. Steve Kern defeated Super Destroyer. The Twin Devils defeated Don Diamond and Hector Guerrero. Mr. Saito defeated Barry Windham. Mr. Florida Paul Jones defeated Frank Monty. Butcher Brannigan fought a draw with Bubba Douglas. Also on the 13th of March in Jonestown, Pennsylvania, a WWF card. Mike Mahaka defeated B.B. Coleman. Larry Zbyszko over Bill O'Berger. Rene Goulet fought a draw with Baron Mikhail Muscaluna. Ken Patera defeated Intercontinental Champion Pat Patterson by countout. And WWF Heavyweight Champion Bob Backlund, as we see here, defeated Afa. White Plains, New York, March 13th, 1980, WWF. Tony Altamore defeated Ricky Stallone. Johnny Rods defeated Angelo Gomez. Tito Santana over Bulldog Brower. Hulk Hogan defeated Mike Masters. Intercontinental Champion Pat Patterson defeated Captain Lou Albano by countout. And Bobby Duncombe defeated Ivan Putski by countout. And our final card of the 13th of March, McClellantown, Pennsylvania for WWF. Jose Estrada defeats Red Demon by disqualification. WWF Champion Bob Backlund defeats Afa. Jose Estrada defeats Don Red Cloud. Johnny Valiant over Steve King. And Dominic DeNucci defeated Sika by disqualification. I only have 5 cards for the 14th, so I'm just going to go ahead and read those 5 cards on the next episode here, because it won't take that long to do the 5 cards. And once again, I do want to thank all my subscribers and supporters for this podcast. I'm trying to keep up, but again, I don't make money doing this, so I'm trying to do it on my free time, as also I have financial responsibilities, and I'm trying to do things for my family as well, which leaves limited time. Plus, with all the negativity going on right now, it's kind of hard to get focused. After a couple of days, I just had to reel in after all the 3 deaths that hit all 3. It seemed like at once. Road Warrior Animal, Eddie Van Halen, Joe Morgan. All of them was very, very important and influential to me growing up. So it was pretty hard to get hit all 3. Looks like Hulk Hogan just gave Bob Backlund an airplane spin. Wow. Hulk Hogan definitely didn't do that during his time as Hulkamania. Airplane spin would have been nice to see every once in a while from the Hulkster. Bob Backlund on vertical suplex Hogan after a couple attempts. Looks like he's got him up again. This time Backlund's doing an airplane spin and falling through the ropes. Again, this is grainy footage, but it's the only footage I'm going to be allowed to use on this show for this match. So hopefully you'll enjoy being inserted here. I think it's a great contest, and I'm glad that I was able to find some footage of this feud that I could use, because there's a lot of WWF that I wish I could find more footage, such as the Bruno Sammartino, Larry Zbyszko stuff that's going on right now. I wish I could